Hey everybody, welcome back. As you see, we are still in Primm, and now that we've brought the law back to Primm, why don't we bring the gambling back to Primm too and get this casino opened again? Alright, it's nice to have a merchant here with Johnson Nash, but it'd be great to have the tables open so we can, of course, get kicked out, That'll come later. My luck right now with this build is only 6. When I come back here, I plan on it being roughly around 8 or so. But come back here, and you don't get much for getting kicked out. I think once you win, I don't know, it's like 1,200 or 1,400 caps, they kick you out. So it's not a whole lot, but it's something. But what I can do here is play the games a certain number of times and get those challenges out of the way. So what I essentially did was, now that I, reprogrammed Primm Slim to be sheriff and did all that, brought the law back to Primm, I come over here to the sheriff's office, away from the casino, and sleep for 4 days, just to be safe. I think 3, you need to technically sleep for 3 or a little more than 3 days, but I just sleep for 4 days, and basically I sleep for 2, eat, drink a bunch of water right here in this convenient sink sitting right here, right next to the bed, and then sleep for 2 more days, of course, then eat and get myself undehydrated and all that stuff again, and then I'll head back to the casino and see if this particular event hasn't triggered. Okay, which it should, anytime after 3 days or so. I've tried coming right back to the casino and even sat around in the casino and waited, and the event wouldn't trigger. I don't know if my case was an exception, but I found that just leaving and going to the sheriff's office and then coming back after 3 or 4 days works. So, be on the safe side, that's what I did. So what I'll do is come in here, and usually I'm greeted right when I walk in the front door. But not this time. Maybe I didn't wait long enough. Let's just roam around here and see if something doesn't trigger these people to get this cutscene started. I forgot about the safe earlier, didn't I? Sure did. Give me that. I'll take all that. All right, thank you very much. All right, nothing's triggering yet. We may have to leave and go sleep for another day. I slept for 4 days, though. That should be enough. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
What are you doing?
There we go.
This is our casino, punk.
Really?
I like to think that we're prisoners of war that managed to escape before capture. I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses the river, but sure as fuck I don't want to be wearing an NCR uniform when they get here.
So you're cowards, deserters, and bandits? Raiders? Really? Okay. Let me go and get the speech check out of the way before I kill you.
We heard Primm was ripe for the picking, so figured we could come here and shake down some of the suckers. We weren't expecting
Think
a
so,
sheriff
huh?
here. We're just trying to put as many miles from NCR as we can. We don't want to be anywhere near New Vegas when the Legion crosses the river.
But you know what else you weren't expecting? Let me show you. Yeah. No tolerance for this type of nonsense. Okay, well, technically they are not officially hostile, so I can go ahead and level up real quick. Casually level up before I go to, before I commence to kicking their ass. Okay, that's really easy. I want to go reprogram Primm Slim to recognize that Vance's gun isn't there, too. Because I believe it'll give me a map marker for later. At least it'll make the little side quest active to go locate where the gun is at. Alright, it's a choice here. I'm going to eventually take Bloody Mess, but I would like Toughness. There's 2 ranks of Toughness, so I'll be taking that twice. Might as well take it once here. Probably Entomologist next time, then Bloody Mess, then Toughness again, and not necessarily in that order. Probably just depends on how I feel when I reach level 8, 10, and 12. Quite a few of these thugs here. Good thing is, I get all of their weapons after I kill them. Say if they got some decent stuff. I saw a 9mm submachine gun there. And I think Layla was carrying a 10mm pistol. I wonder if there's some reference to the Eric Clapton song. Just curious. Alright, I see red tick markers. I hope I didn't accidentally shoot any of the Primm residents. I wouldn't want them hostile. Good thing is there was a loading screen coming in here, and an autosave. It's why I keep... The only autosave I keep active is save on travel. That means when you either fast travel or go through a loading screen, it saves for you. And, yeah, that has come in handy. It's something like this, if I accidentally got the Primm Residence hostile, I could just reload.
Got enough.
Take that. And I'll take that. Alright. Right on. I can use that to repair my armor, too, come to think of it. Oh, that'll work. Another challenge right there. Sweet! Okay, where's this last guy? He's cowering over here. You weren't cowering a second ago when you had 30 friends with you. Punk. Alright. Let me loot all these guys. And then sell what they've got to Johnson Nash. Sounds good to me. Layla. That beret she's wearing does not give you the same perks that Boone's beret gives you. Alright, so we got them out of the way. Now, the casino, once again, I have sat in the casino and just pressed the back button and waited for a period of time, and it never reopened. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, that's Ruby. Let me go ahead and activate this, too.
Hello there. What brings you to Primm? I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Primm long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen. My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, because that'll kill you dead.
Wow. Sounds good to me.
Sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
I don't think I have any.
Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do.
Alright, will do.
Thanks to you, Primm's on the way back up. With folks watching over us, I think the raiders will keep their distance.
I just slaughtered half a dozen of them in your casino.
See you.
I don't know if you noticed.
Hey there.
You were running in place a second ago. I figured maybe you'd noticed, but whatever.
Youngster.
Anyway, let's see if he has anything else to say. Let's see if he has any more
Sure,
caps.
have a look.
Alright, so let me just unload some trash. Alright, take all the caps that I can. Once he gets up to where he has 700, 1,000 or so to spend,
Later.
then I'll come in and, of course, see if he has any mods and anything that I want and build his caps up. Then I'll play a hand or two of Caravan and get them all back. And then leave and then come back again. And I will utilize him like that. Basically farm him for a good max bet. Alright, so what I need to do is go back to the sheriff's office and basically repeat the same process. Sleep for 3 or more days. And then eat and drink, and so I don't die. And then, of course, I'm playing hardcore. If you're playing hardcore, that's the case. If not, then you just sleep at your leisure and then go back, and the casino should be open. While I'm here, why don't we come over here? I know there's a star bottle cap in one of these bungalows. I'm not sure which one. And, sweet. These mailboxes can hold magazines also, so let me go ahead and check all these. Oh, sweet. It's 2 for 2. Can we get 3? 3! 3 for 3. That's what I'm talking about. 4? Nope, a coffee mug. Oh well. I was pretty good though, just to find more than one over here was actually pretty lucky. Nice. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, now I don't remember which bungalow it's in. I just know it's in one of them. So we'll look through a few of these. We ought to be able to get some food out of this too. Wouldn't mind having a little more food and water in my pocket. There's one of, speaking of Ruby's casseroles, there's one. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, not much else in here. One of these bungalows, maybe we'll see it, has what says a queen-size bed, and usually the beds that say that give you a rested bonus, but it won't even let you sleep in it because we're trespassing, quote-unquote, right now. Even though we not only essentially saved their town and have befriended them, I think, it says we're trespassing. Now, maybe once you've reached a certain reputation with the NCR, if the NCR becomes the police force over Primm, perhaps that changes and you can use one of these as a permanent housing. Well, maybe not permanent, but as a personal housing where your storage is safe, you know, doesn't disappear after a few days and all that good stuff. I'm just curious. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's ways around some of that stuff. But anyway, okay, there's the cap. And it's considered stealing. And I believe that is the only star bottle cap anywhere in the game that's considered theft, if you take it. I keep these for charisma. Speech checks. If I'm 2 points short on a speech check and I can pop a vodka or beer or whiskey or whatever, it doesn't really matter, then they really come in handy. Plus, I believe they increase your strength by 1 or 2, so they also increase your weight capacity. If you're just barely overburdened, you can make it to where you can, you know, walk that last few hundred yards to the next merchant or something. Alright, so anyway, I'll go back to the sheriff's office once again, and after a few days of sleep and all that good stuff, basically we repeat the same process. We'll see if we can't come back and get this casino open. And like I said earlier, I have a 6 luck, so in my experience, any luck under 7, you don't win enough to justify just sitting there and spamming max bet on blackjack. There we go.
Well, look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem. Happy trails, partner.
All right. Apparently we have a map marker active now, and that's all very good. So let's go over here. That's out of the way. Now, at some point, we'll find the Vicky and Vance wannabes and get Vance's gun back. If we, I believe you need a pretty high speech to pass the checks necessary to get the gun back. I think it's like 70 or 80 even, something like that. I may be wrong, but that's what I remember it being. Alright, those are all the miscellaneous notes and stuff. Okay, so sleep a few days, go back, and anyway, with a 6 luck, I'm not going to be able to just sit there and max bet over and over blackjack. If I win, it's going to be slowly. I'll win 3 for every 2, 7 for every 6 type of thing. So if I have to play 10, 12, 15 games just to get ahead, 1 or 2 games, if I'm lucky, and I play perfect, yeah, that's not good odds. With a 7 luck, it's much easier. With an 8 luck, 8 luck isn't a whole lot different than 10 luck. I've been to the casinos with a 10 luck, and I've been there with an 8 also, and it's about the same. And I found that you can just sit there and max bet, and I swear, if you have 19 and you need 2 to make 21, it'll pull a 2 for you. I mean, it's crazy. And you can essentially just sit there and hit until you're basically, I hold on 19. I stay on 19. Unless the dealer has a face card up. They're showing a 10, which usually means they have a face card or another 10 face down, then a lot of times I'll still even hit on 19 and, like I say, pull an ace or a deuce. And I'll either tie them with 20 or trump them with 21. Anyway, it's pretty nice. So with 1 point of luck from Dr. Usanagi with the implant, and then 1 point of luck from the Naughty Nightwear, which I'll buy at Mick and Ralph's, I should be able to go into any casino, including this one, and get kicked out in just a matter of a few minutes.
How many chips would you like? Is there anything else I can help you with? Play safe.
That's enough. I just need enough to go play. I believe you have to play each game 10 times. Maybe it's 15, but I believe it's 10. And win or lose, it doesn't really matter. Slots easy. You just min bet, you know, one cap or one chip 10 times, and you're good. That's it. Maybe even win 1 or 2 chips in the process. Anyway, all right. So play that 10 times, and that's worth, or whatever XP, 90 XP, I guess 100 XP or something, but we lose 10% of that. All right, now there's a blackjack table. I'll do that last. Let me find a working roulette table, because this takes the second longest. Actually, no, this really does take the longest, because you have to sit there and watch the ball spin each time. And this has high possible rewards, but you have to get really lucky. Now, I guess if you have a luck of 8, 9, or 10, and you pick some of the, you know, the higher payout, you know, odds, then you might hit more often. But still, I've never, I don't know. This just takes too long. It's annoying having to sit there and watch the ball spin every single round. But we do that 10 times. I just bet 1 chip on red each time. Doesn't really matter as long as you play 10 times. All right, got that. And then play this 10 times. And like I said, this is the game that I'll get kicked out of the casinos with. This, you know, stay on 19 on up, and hit on basically anything 18 on down. And you think, why would I hit on 18? If your luck is 8 or higher, then odds are you're going to get an ace, deuce, or a 3 every time. I mean, it's crazy. And you can walk out really fast. They'll start coming to you and giving you gifts, trying to get you drunk and stuff, you know, to screw up your lucky streak. And finally they'll say, you know, you're welcome to stay and enjoy the show, but we're not going to have you at our tables anymore. We can't afford it.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
Also, by the time I get to the main casinos, by then I'll have some Legion money, because I'm going to start killing me some Legionnaires. Yes! I make a hobby of it. Alright, guys, and I just a little FYI here. This is how you get the casino open, in case any of you guys didn't know. Alright? For some more New Vegas, click that top box. And for all my video playlists, click the bottom box. And then if you want to subscribe, click that button right there over my head. And remember to like and share videos with your friends and your social networks and all that good stuff. And help the channel grow. It's you guys who's doing it, not the good videos. Thanks for watching.